continuing with elimination, we're going to do some word problems. If you look at the very first problem, it says an auditorium earned $25,000 in sold out concert ticket sales. Front section tickets cost $75 per seat, and back section tickets cost $50 per seat. The number of front section seats is twice the number of back section seats. How many seats are in each section? So I'm going to get you going on this one. I want you to let F equal the front section. And I want you to let B equal the back section. And everything we do at this point is going to just involve those two letters. So I know some things. I know that they earned $25,000, and that should be dollars. $25,000 in sold out concert ticket sales. So I know that's a total amount of money that I made. That's a total. Front section tickets cost $75 per seat, and back section tickets cost $50 per seat. So I could say that 75 times F, the number of front section tickets, yes, plus 50 times the number of back section tickets will total 25,000. Does that make sense, and is that okay? All right. Now, the number of front section seats is twice the number of back section seats. Twice means 2, multiply by 2. So what do I need to multiply by 2? It says that the number of front section seats is an equal sign. So that means that the F is what? It is the number of back section seats twice. So 2B. All right, so once I've written my system, I want to rewrite it so that like terms are aligned, because remember, I want to be able to eliminate something here in a moment. So in order to rearrange this, I have my 75F and my 50B, and that equals 25,000. I need to go ahead and line it up with an F and a B with the second equation. Okay, so now I need to take that second equation. I need to rearrange it to where I've got my F and my B on one side. So I'm going to go ahead and move my 2B over. So I'm going to have F minus 2B, and that's going to be set equal to 0. Because once I move that 2B over to make sure that my variables are lined up, because I want to be able to eliminate, then that leaves nothing on the right side of that equation. So I hold it with a 0. So which variable do you want to eliminate? I'm going to eliminate the B because it's already a positive and a negative. So I don't have to worry about changing signs. So I'm going to eliminate B. In order to eliminate B, I need to multiply this second equation. I need to multiply everything in there by 25 because I want it to eliminate with the 50. That means this first one will remain the same. 75F plus 50B equals 25,000. That one I'm not changing. The second one, however, I'm going to take and multiply everything by 25. So that means when I take, I feel like I need to write that down. I'm going to take this whole thing and multiply it by 25. That way we don't forget what I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and combine the equations to solve for the other variable. So I still have 75F plus 50B equals 25,000. And then when I multiply everything by 25, I'm going to have 25F minus 50B equals 0. Right? and then I can go ahead and combine. And I know that I'm going to eliminate the B's. They're going to eliminate. So what is 75F and 25F? That's 100F, and that's going to be equal to 25,000. Then divide by 100. So F is equal to it's equal to 250. Now that I have F, let's just plug it back in. So go back to the original of F equals 2B, and let's plug it in. So F equals 2B. F is actually 250. That's equal to 2B. So what is B equal to? 125? Yeah. So how many front seat tickets did I sell? So 250 front seat tickets and 125 back seat. That's how many I had to sell in order to make $25,000 in concert ticket sales. Questions? Not too bad, right? That's probably the hardest one. Okay, so we're going to look at Juan's problem. Juan bought 15 student and non-student tickets worth $223.50 altogether. The student tickets cost $12.50 each, and the non-student tickets cost $18.50 each. How many of each did he buy? So let's go ahead and write some let statements. We're going to let S equal the student tickets, and let's let N equal the non-student. System, what do I know? I know that together there was a total of how many tickets? 15. So I took the student tickets plus the non-student tickets, and that's a total of 15 tickets. And then I know that together they're worth an amount of money. So how much is one student ticket? $12.50. So I would take $12.50 S plus $18.50 N, and that's going to total $223.50. So the next step says to rewrite the system so the terms are aligned. Do I need to? No, my terms are aligned. Yes? Are my S's over my S's and my N's over my N's? So I don't need to fill this box out. Which variable do we want to eliminate? Well, pick. Let's eliminate N. Multiply if necessary to make elimination possible. So what am I going to need to multiply by? 18.5, right? So I need to take my S plus N equals 15. And then I have my 1250S plus my 1850N, and that equals 223.50. Whew, so many. But I want to eliminate my N's, so I need to make sure one ends up positive, one ends up negative. Are you with me? And so I'm going to multiply everything in this first equation by a negative 1850 in order to make that happen. All right, so when I do that, then I get a negative 1850S plus, no, minus 1850N equals, then you get a negative 277.50. And with that, I'm going to solve for one of the variables. So I need to erase so I have some room. I'm going to put my original down, 1250S plus 1850N equals 22350. I can see that my N's will eliminate. So negative 1850 and a positive 1250. And then negative 277.50 and a positive 223.50. Negative 54. So what is S? S is 9. If I know S, let's plug it back in. So S plus N equals 15. So 9 plus N equals 15. So N equals 6. So the solution, one bought 9 student tickets and 6 non-student tickets. All right, Laura has $720 and saves $30 a week. Taylor has $1,200 and spends $30 a week. In how many weeks will Taylor and Laura have the same amount of money? And how much money will that be? So let W equal the weeks and let T equal the total. In this case, we don't care about specifically Laura or Taylor. We want to know how many weeks it's going to take and how much money that's going to be. So let's write our system. For Laura, what does she do? She has $720 and she saves $30 a week. That's going to give her a total amount of money in her bank account. So Taylor has $1,200 and he spends $30 a week. What does that mean? Subtract it, yeah. And that's going to give him a total. So do I need to rewrite it? No, that's done. Which variable are you going to eliminate? The W. Do I need to multiply anything? No. So I can just stack them and solve. So 720 plus 30W equals T, and 1200 minus 30W equals T. This one works out nicely because my W's eliminate. So what's 720 plus 1200? 1920 is going to equal 2 T's. So what is 1 T? $960. What does that mean? What does that represent? The total. So let's take it and let's plug it back in. You want to go into the first one or second one? Okay, so let's do the first one. 720 plus 30W is going to equal 960. And let's solve. Subtract your 720. So 30W is going to equal 240. Divide by 30. So what do I know? At the end of 8 weeks, Laura and Taylor will both have $960. And that's each, not combined. That's when their amounts in their accounts will match. Okay, now's the time when you will work through these. The next one, Bruce and Katie, is going to be very similar to Laura and Taylor. So use that as a guide. If you look at Helen and Aletha, that's just a simple bath towels and hand towels. Marcy is dealing with quarters and dimes. We've dealt with money before, right? Back on substitution, we did some systems with money. So I want you to get rolling. Let's see if we can get through these problems.